Hi, this is Mylène with Soul Connection Hoof Rehab. In today's video, I'm going to give Neige her 4th trim and show you guys the progress that we've made. Okay, so I already started working on the sole a little bit on this foot, but we're gonna check our sole depth. I'm actually about maybe a little bit more than 3/4 of an inch, so ideally you want 3/4 of an inch in the back. Go this way. Yeah, I'm just beyond that, so there's probably some more shedding material here. Find all the grainy stuff, get rid of the exfoliating material, and stop at live sole depth. So I'm basically live sole depth right here, so I can't do much more. But I know that I won't eventually work my way in more. But staying and respecting live sole is the best way to stay out of trouble, stay out of causing pain and hoof sensitivity. Okay, she needs a break here. The frog here is closing up. We have nice depth at the apex of the frog as well. So we don't have any issues with thin sole on this foot. It's a little bit uneven and looking odd because a lot of it is flared, so none of the sole is actually doing the job that it should do. Until we grow some of that flare out, the sole will probably stay like that. So as the sole become more healthy, or as the hoof wall become more healthy, the sole will be more healthy, I guess, looking more healthy as well. So here I'm gonna open up the frog a little bit because it's closing up. I don't know if we can see well in this, but we've also had a lot of moisture recently, so that's all. Okay, so if I split my frog 3 ways and take that measurement and put that measurement in front of the apex, it gives me about where I want to start the break over. We don't have a huge flare on each side, mostly at the toe, so. Now, what do I have here? I'm gonna make this nice and smooth. Right here I have some extra exfoliating stuff. And I don't have any x-rays of the hind feet, but looking how long this frog is on this small pony, I'm assuming that it's a little stretched beyond its normal form, so I'm not scared to go in a little shorter at the toe, because it's probably what the foot needs anyway. So we have a very long toe, a very big flare. Okay. If you guys see all this pink stuff, this is old inflammation. So you don't want to be scared of this. If if you know where your internal structures are, this is just old. Now I'm going to open up the middle of the frog because that's what the internal structures are doing, or the frog corium, which is the inside of the frog, internally where the blood is. It has this perfect shape and it's got a nice curve in the center. And that's what the frog should look like, exactly like its internal image, I should say. Okay. Now I know this frog looks odd, but that's normal because it was odd for a very long time. The whole hoof was overgrown. So my plan is to try to make it look more normal without being too excessive so that I'm causing pain, and slowly work it so it starts to look better and better. Because if I take big layers of frog and I expose the young tissue, then often it's too young to actually be touching the ground, touching a rock, supporting the horse on hard terrain will be very hard. So I'm choosing to be a little more conservative. There. That's looking pretty good. Sometimes it helps to have a look on the lateral side of the foot. It really gives you a good picture of what your job looks like, or your foot looks like. I want to get that toe off, but I will do it forward because it's very difficult. It helps when they pull up or back to go with them, and then ask for lightness going down as opposed to forcing against them. Whoop. Or pulling against them. Ask again. If she was to lift, I just go with it, and then I wait and I let it kind of make its way down normally, and from there I bring it forward where I want it to be. Now I know I left a bit of extra toe here that I couldn't get from underneath, so I'm just rounding the outside, matching my roll that I started from underneath. And if I have big flares, I can work my way up a little bit to help my neck trim, so that the hoof wall kind of slows down how quickly the flare appears on the ground or gets to the ground. But I never really go beyond the lower 1/3, because this is very important for protection. If they kick a rock or even kick another foot or jump over something and hit it like a tree or a jump. There. That looks good, I think. Hey, if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe.